it would be just normal terrain. You'll be in the lower left-hand corner. This map again is in hexes. And I do have you in a marching order. If you wish to change that, do it now. Although it may not matter once you cross the bridge. This bridge is again, it's very stable.
All right. The last one was stable also.
Does this bridge also look like it's newly placed?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
But so did the other two that you just crossed over that were good.
Yeah, no, but I meant...
Do we see any kobolds hiding around?
You see no kobolds. You do see what appear to be huge green tumbleweeds, which are these things here that... and the rest of these are trees. Also, let me explain something that may help you make a little bit more sense. Okay, these are Gabe Picard's maps, okay? These things that look like stumps, they're actually the tree trunk, and the shadow around it is the canopy of the tree. If you can follow that.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
So, in other words, if the rogue is here, he's actually up in the tree.
Okay. How high are the trees around here?
Depends. Some of them are 50 feet, 60 feet tall, and a lot of them are spread out. This is it's a pretty heavy forest here. There's a lot of brush.
These are bushes or trees as well.
Those kind of things. Yes, those are bushes.
Okay.
Those are bushes, and these bushes are between 2 and 6 feet high, depending on how big the size is. Okay. These great big, like tumbleweeds of this heavy green vine. They look like they're between 4 and 5 feet high.
Can I do a nature check on those and see if I know anything?
Yes.
Good.
It's just an int check, right?
Excuse me.
Now, I'm going to just push everyone aside if no one's resisting.
No.
And go up here.
And as the wizard's running past, I'll say it doesn't look natural. It looks like they just don't look natural placement.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna follow him.
Do we know which direction we're going?
We're just running in.
East,
Well,
north.
I like it.
Well, good luck with that. I'll wait back here.
Metagaming wise, in the upper right hand corner of this map, there's an arrow that says this way or continue or something, I believe. Oh no, never mind. That arrow's removed. Forget it.
Yeah, I don't see it.
That's where you're going though. You're going way up here in the upper right hand corner.
That's
Okay.
a direction. Cool. So obviously, sorry, somebody said that these are like man-made or creature-made.
Yeah, they don't look
No,
natural.
right now, what you notice is that the
I think we should
vines
stay away from those.
are attempting to grab hold of the wizard.
God damn it.
So, wizard, just make a dex check.
All right. Let's see.
And you're able to easily
Silly.
step back from it. It wasn't really that big of a deal. But the vines were very spindly, and even if one wrapped around you, when you pulled your foot away, you just broke it. But they were there. Once you got a little bit close to them, it did seem to come alive. And
So it's obviously magic.
Can somebody just cast does the wizard, do you have like a fireball skill that you can just toss on
it's
it? or-
pouring rain, everything is drenched. Fireball
right.
ain't gonna do dick.
Raining. Gotcha. So let's avoid those, yeah?
I suppose.
I follow the
Follow
road.
the rogue wherever
Yeah.
he's going.
Sneak
It's
us up.
obvious that these are made by some form of druid, though, right?
Is this? Can we tell if it's like a natural, like a creature that's just growing, or did something create these things?
Well, you don't really know.
Can I do a check on it to see if I know, or no?
What kind of a check would you use?
Nature check.
Go ahead.
I don't want to go
So
that way.
nature is intelligence.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of these knowledges are they're all intelligence checks.
I don't want to go that way. You walked right past the bush.
So I'm allowed to do Arcana check on this,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it could be magic too.
and I don't know squat
Wow.
about it. Okay.
Well, I guess we know nothing at all, boys. Let's just fucking have at her.
I don't want to go that way. You walked right past the bush.
I want to
Uh,
climb up the tree a little bit and do a perception check around.
okay. That does require a climb check. Strength.
Strength check. Oh, I don't get
my
anywhere.
God.
You're unable to find a good spot to pull yourself up on, and unless you have like lumberjack climbing spikes or something, you just can't get up that tree.
What's like the lighting like in this place? Should I light something up? Should we have some light? Or is it? Can we see everything?
No, you can. It's dark because it's raining, and there's no sunlight.
But it's still
still
daytime.
daylight out.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
It's
okay.
maybe like noon right now only.
Right. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, let's keep going.
I
We're
stick
gonna have to go a
closer-
specific way though if we want to get here. We're gonna
Okay,
have to.
now hold everything.
Oh wait, that's a tree down there.
Now here's
gonna
what
have to go
happens.
through one of
Here's
these.
what happens now, because this is scary.
Scary.
When they move, what happens is suddenly this thing appears,
Oh my God.
and it's like an intelligent, benevolent, like growing mass of vines. It has tentacles that reach out. They're not really tentacles, they're actually vines that actually whip out. The rogue stepped kind of into its range. These vines immediately shoot out, like 6, 7, 8 of them, all attempting to grab him. Rogue, dex check. And he's able to leap out of there.
Just barely.
He's able to just leap back as they're trying to drag him into it.
Can I do another nature check on this?
You realize that what this thing is it's a blight, and what you know about blights is that they're natural, they're like intelligent plant life. They're kind of like a Venus flytrap because they actually can sense certain things and they can actually move on them. And this whole thing, you can tell, can move.
Oh.
And as it moves, it sometimes leaves these things in its path.
Oh my.
So I can probably control those things, or those things can also move.
Does it understand common? Or is it intelligent enough to understand?
I said hello, it didn't respond, so I guess not.
Here, talk to a tree.
Yeah, you never know.
I am
Alright.
no tree.
I step back out of the way behind this tree, and this thing, I'm going to make an assumption here and just talk this out loud. This thing is huge.
Oh, we're still not in our combat here.
It's like
What are the chances that we can go around it?
Well, I was looking at the map, and there's no way to get through to the top right corner without
Well-
going through one of those. The easiest way, I think, is down here at the bottom right. But
The
that's a
thing is,
tree
you're
right
talking-
there.
You're talking out of character now. You don't know that.
Oh, yeah, right.
Metagaming.
Sorry.
It's alive, right? And
Oh,
can
It's
I?
alive and it looks like it actually can move. Now
question.
here's what's going to happen. Do not everybody roll in this initiative counter, okay? The only one that actually needs to roll, here, is the rogue. Just roll initiative.
One man in it. Nice.
Okay. The Mind Blight. Mind Blight actually has got an 18. I don't know what happened there,
It showed up for a second and then it disappeared.
but yeah. So I'll put him in there.
May have restarted.
He's even better now. Okay. Well, anyway, here's what's going to happen. It moves, and when it moves. It can only move like 5 feet. Well, like 1 hex, but it encompasses the rogue. So, rogue, you get an action now. You need to try and escape. You are standing right now in difficult terrain.
Can I yell at the rogue right now?
Sure.
Run.
Sure.
Just
Yeah.
run.
Exactly.
His
What?
his avatar.
Ah!
Okay. Now he's
Don't let it
moving
catch
through
me.
a bush that's a major league bush. Okay. You need to make a dex check before you move, though, for Mr. Rogue.
Oh. Oh. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay.
No.
That's
Oh.
okay. That's a critical failure.
Oh,
And what happens is the vines literally, you just see these vines go, and like 5 or 6 of them actually grab a hold of him and start to pull him in. And when they pull him in, you can see the plant mouth open up
There's a
into
mouth.
this big, gaping, dark green maw. It doesn't have teeth, but it's just this gasping space.
He shall be missed.
Oh well.
Well,
Upward
what
onwards.
are the rest of you doing?
I wanna do something, but I don't
Can
know
I
if
just
I'm
have a
gonna
quick
do
question? I have a skill that's called Bane, and it's not on the wizard sheet. I just want to know what it does.
What is it called?
Bane, B-A-N-E.
BANE is I believe, is something that will add to your ability to cast certain spells. Are you sure it's not a spell?
Well, it's on my level 1 spell sheet thing, and it's ticked off as Bane, and I can't find it on the actual like wizards
Okay.
D&D intro thing.
It's probably a spell. Let me look what
All
it
right.
is.
Yeah, I just can't find it. That's all.
I would
But
plan.
as we
Did you
do
look
this,
at Did you look at the character sheet? I mean, not the character sheet, but the rules.
yeah, the roll sheet, it's not in there. I controlled F'd it, so that's okay. What I want to do is sanctuary.
That's what.
Bane is a first level enchantment spell. It's up to 3 creatures of your choice you can see within range must make charisma saves. If the target fails its save, then it makes an attack roll or a saving roll before the spell ends. It must do that, or it must take a D4 off its attack roll or saving roll. In other words, you make it more difficult for it to
Attack?
to cast, to attack.
Okay, well I guess can I start casting spells and stuff? Can I cast Bane?
Oh, right now, okay, right now, the wizard is being pulled in, okay? Now, okay. Wizard, what are you going to do?
Rogue.
Oh, the rogue's being pulled in. What? All right, my plan here, even though I don't have any, is can I grease the vines and make him drop?
That's not a bad idea. You could attempt to do that. You could attempt to grease. You could attempt to cast grease on the vines, thus making it much. Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, that's. I don't have any
Okay.
pork though.
That's not a bad idea because no, that will make the vines much slipperier and harder to hold the rogue. So the rogue will now get advantage on any rolls he has to make to escape.
And can I do bardic inspiration on the rogue at the same time?
You could do. You're going to try and inspire him to not be eaten by this plant. Okay, that works.
Yes.
Okay, cleric.
I want to cast Sanctuary on the rogue.
Okay.
And Sanctuary, creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who attacks a warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker's spell.
Okay. Yeah, understand. Don't use that spell because that spell is going to be useless here because he's already being held. He doesn't have to be attacked.
Oh,
So
okay.
you don't want to use You don't want to use a spell where the
Right.
attacking creature is not actually attacking because all it's doing right now it's just constricting him.
Cool. In that case, can I cast Guiding Bolt on the big creature?
Yes, you can.
I think I have macros for Guiding Bolt.
Yep, you should have a macro for it.
Spell, Guiding Bolt. Where's the attack for Guiding Bolt? Or towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack. Okay,
Right.
so ranged attack.
No, it's not a ranged attack. It's a magical attack, though. So you have to use your magic attack. Because your magic attack is based off of your spellcasting modifier and not your dexterity.
Should I have a macro for magic attack?
Let's see if you have one.
I don't think I do.
Should have one, but you don't. So you will have one in right. Just give me 1 second, and I will make sure.
Yeah, no worries.
I will add one for you, and you will have it. Let's see. You don't have any ranged attacks, so what I'm going to do is I will fix that for you. You're going to do that, okay. Well, it's the same thing. Yeah, you hit it already. You hit it.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah,
So
your ranged attack right now is your magic attack. The only
Okay.
thing I would need to change is just simply
the name of
none
it.
should be spell and the range should be magic.
Right. So I'm gonna do the damage.
Whoa.
16.
And that does that does really a lot of damage to this thing, and you can see a lot of the other vines and tentacles immediately are pulled back into it.
Cool. I'm gonna yell out to the party that like I think the vines are all connected, so maybe the melee guys as well. If you can't reach the big guy, hack away at the small guys.
Is that what happened?
So we
I
have
think that's what's happening.
Fire, you're next.
Can I move to here?
By the way, not to interrupt.
However, as soon as you get in there, you need to make a dexterity check.
Is he greased yet?
Ugh.
No, but the area is not greased. Only the vine. He cast it
Okay.
on the vines themselves.
So I'm stuck here or something?
No, what happens here is all these vines have grabbed you, and have also wrapped you up.
Oh, okay. I thought I was stuck in the bush. That's fine. That's yeah.
No. You're
Yeah, no.
they're actually around. They're all around you too.
Oh, yeah, that's
these
fine.
are just extra vines that rushed out as soon as you got into that green area.
Okay.
Paladin, doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna go here and throw a javelin at the.
Oh, I wanted to
thing.
make a two-handed attack too, if I could, against the vines. Or am I grappled or whatever? So I can't.
No, right now you're being held right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So I'm gonna stay.
To act normally now, well, we'll see as soon as the paladin does what he's going to do.
Okay, so.
Alright. Okay, that your javelin just hits. It becomes lost. You have no chance of recovering it. You do get the damage for it though.
Nice.
All right.
So what happens now is the vine itself, like really, its mouth now or this maw now is really opened, and a rogue. You need to make a strength check. However, you get to make it with advantage because of the grease spell.
And a plus 1d6
All right.
for.
Yes, and you're being
Okay.
and regardless, unless you only roll a 2 on your on the 1d6, you get to roll a 1d6, and that you have to just do by rolling a 1d6.
Okay.
You know how to do that, right? Just a slash R space 1d6.
Yep.
You'll see he rolls a
Hey,
6.
perfect
So
roll.
you actually are able to keep yourself from being pulled in to the maw. Okay? At this point, fighter,
Awesome.
you need to make a strength check. You can either try and free yourself and grab the rogue and drag him out of there,
Okay.
or you can make your attack on this thing.
Oh, I want to make my attack if I can.
Yeah.
Do I have to make the strength check and then make the attack?
Oh, you just made the strength check.
Yeah, that's what I. So I rolled a 15.
Actually, 17 for you.
Oh, okay, sure. Do I get to? So
Yes,
is that,
you
is that
can make your attack on this thing.
okay?
And you got to kind of hit it in the middle. Otherwise, you could hit something else. So, yeah, you hit it. You hit it.
And can I use my action surge?
Yes, you could use your action surge.
And is that a hit? That's a hit, right? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Aha! Very nice.
You only had 1 hit point left.
yeah.
So anyway, what happens is, rogue, you immediately feel the binds kind of just drop off you, but however, the mouth closes and the vines are all sucked back in.
Uh-oh.
But you realize this thing is it's not dead, but it's no longer a threat. It just seems like it's
still
dormant.
I am running from this thing if possible.
You could move past it. You could freely move past it now. It's like I said, it's dormant now.
So can we move like up to here and
Okay.
through here and stuff?
You can move now. You can pretty much move wherever you want. All these other little ones, they're all dormant now too.
Okay.
I'd like to do either investigation or a nature, and see if I can learn anything about it. Like if it was created or if it was placed here as like a sentry or a guard.
No, it's a living thing.
Right, but
it's a living thing. It wasn't placed here. It just grew here.
Gotcha. Okay, then I'll just keep going.
I cut off of. Oh, I don't know. Never mind.
I'd rather just let's keep going.
I continue with the rest of the group.
Hey. All right, here we are.
Raft.
Right, left side, middle of the map. You've gotten up into some higher ground now. It's a little bit higher. the air smells like somewhat like fish.
Fish.
Can I make a
smell
perception check
dinner.
for ambush?
You can always, you don't have to ask, you can always do these things. All you have to do is state, I'm making. In other words, you want to make a description of what you're doing. You might say something like, hey, I'm going to move up ahead of everybody, and I'm going to make it a point to maybe look for a high spot or something like that, and I'm going to try and look for anything that might be hiding amongst these bushes or anything. You can do that.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go up here and look for stuff. For ambushes and stuff. And I did terrible.
Oh.
Yeah, you climb up there and kind of just as you're about to look, a deluge of rain continues, and maybe a bush, the wind whips it up into your eyes, and you can't see shit.
All right. I regain my breath, and I go down the middle path here. I begin to walk down the middle path. Does anyone?
I'm gonna keep going this way and keep everybody in sight and just search for anything out of the ordinary that doesn't look natural.
Well, you see a crude raft moored to a tree right at the edge of the water here, and this actually is a stump. It's moored to, and across this lagoon, you see a small island, and this small island is about maybe 200 yards away, and there's a huge tree right in the middle of this island. And you can just hear off in the distance, kind of above the din of the rain and the thunder, kind of a humming of some kind of a machine.
Sorry guys, just a quick question outside of that. What was our original quest that we were sent off on?
Kill the druid.
Kill the machine.
Okay.
I'll kill the machine.
I just wasn't in the chat or the hangout when that was going on. So. Sweet. Let's. I'm gonna head over to.
There's some main.
Okay.
Does
Okay. Nobody move from right there.
Oh, okay.
No, here we go.
Trust me, I had a lot of shit to think about. And then I'm still like,
Okay.
Hey guys, I think I see something by the raft.
Oh, it's probably a kobold.
Kind of. Well, it's kind of frog-like.
Oh, you know stuff.
I think we ought to. Approach cautiously.
Who's talking right now?
Frog?
Who's talking? What character? Not the rogue?
That's the rogue.
Oh, the rogue says approach
it is the
cautious.
rogue. That's-
Okay. I turn around to the rogue and say, well, lead the way.
what?
Right? Rogues are supposed to be sneaky and stuff. Or I can
Yes.
go. Doesn't matter.
I approach.
Did the frog thing look
and
like it was
nudge
looking at you?
Cleric.
You what to the cleric? You nudge me?
I nudge you forward.
Okay.
Come on, you lead the way.
Now, as soon as you get right there, you get near the map, or the raft rather, you hear a disturbance in the water, And this thing,
Uh-oh.
well, there's a number of these things pop out, but the closest one is this one that's going to
Excuse me.
pop out first.
Oh shit, I should have been doing detect magic this whole time. Whatever.
What reason would there be to detect magic?
Well, I think I can just kind of do it as we go along, you know? Like
We're
it's like a
surrounded.
passive thing.
Yeah, but the problem with that is you wouldn't be able to cast any other spells that require concentration.
I think that's the only spell that I have that requires concentration.
Okay.
So might as well have it on, you know? Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Anyway, right here is suddenly the
Bullywugs.
frog-like
Fucking
men.
bullywugs.
They stand about 5.5 feet tall. They all have huge frog-like heads, but they're able to carry weapons, and they also have sharp claws. They're bullywugs, or whatever that means.
Can we see what weapons each one of them is holding, or...
But it may not be exactly what that token, because all my creatures have 5 or 6 different tokens attached.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to roll hit points on these guys.
Can I step forward?
Oh
and try
God.
Oh man, that's good. And try and use persuasion to just ask them to just use the raft and pass without fighting.
I hit points.
Yes, you could do that. I can tell you right now, though, that they hate humanity, and they aren't going to be.
Whoa, how many... Oh, there's some behind us, too. Oh, wow. Whoa,
I'm a
there's a
dwarf,
lot
so-
of...
A whole bunch of them.
I only
I'll
saw
say,
4.
I'll say this right now. I'm not a human. As long
I'm
as
a
I
dwarf.
live, I don't mind.
Good luck, everyone else.
This is what you call
Somebody
your boss
trying to run
battle.
away?
This is what you call your boss battle. This is a tough battle. This is going to be.
Let's do it.
This is gonna tax you to the max. You may end up losing a guy here. This is tough, but you only have 40 minutes left to solve this riddle of intensity. So go for it.
Initiative?
Yep, that's right. Initiative.
Yeah, 18.
Where did it
Oh,
go?
wrong one. My bad. I clicked the wrong one.
Aw.
There
Damn,
we go.
Bullywug's got fucking good initiative, too. I'll be back in a second.
So can I bark orders? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do that.
You can tell us. The question is when we listen.
Which is true. But yes, you could be barking orders right and left.
If we don't,
Okay. Go ahead.
you gotta take the situation. We need somebody in front and we need somebody in the back who has armor.
I'm gonna run to the Bullywug 2, probably, and engage him.
No, because he's actually
he's going
going
for it.
to right now engage the fighter because he's up. So he moves over to here. Is everybody in the order here? Is everybody in there? Cleric, fighter, bard, wizard, rogue. And are we
Rogue.
missing somebody?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No,
And
that's
the
6.
paladin, he's up there at the top. So yes. So anyway, this bullywog, he moves up to here, and he makes his bite attack.
Oh.
And he misses, and then he makes his spear attack. And that's what they actually are. Their weapon actually is a spear. And he misses with his spear. Paladin!
Are they all carrying spears, or?
Notice what I yelled at you.
They're all carrying spears, which they can actually throw as missile weapons, or they can use them as melee weapons.
Gotcha.
And they do attack twice, and for them, If they're in the water, they're fine. It's like not difficult terrain for them at all.
Gotcha. Okay.
They don't speak. They speak in a like a code of croaks. Rivet, kill the fighter. Rivet,
Ah!
kill the bard.
Oh, okay.
Rivet, let's eat the lizard. So all that kind of stuff. So anyway, Paladin, what are you doing?
Okay. Let's see. What kind of is this kind of difficult terrain for me?
Is that what?
Is this difficult terrain? Will it take 2 spaces to get there?
That right there is water.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, let me just mention something to you guys that maybe haven't played before. Okay? Look at the side of the bullywogs. How many is there? There looks like there's 7 there. Okay? Now, if the fighter's attacking bullywog number 2, and Paladin runs over and attacks bullywog number 6, okay? What that does, if they don't kill either of those guys, on the bullywog's turn, you're going to be facing 7 attacks, okay? If you gang up on one bullywog and kill him, the next time their turn comes around, they only got 6 attacks against your force. You got to always remember, sometimes it's better to take out just one of them to get each time, rather than try to spread yourself out. Sometimes you have no choice, especially if you end up getting engaged by more than one, and you're already spread out. But you sometimes got to remember, the more of them that you can eliminate, that's one less attack their side is going to get in a round.
Alright, well then I'll go with my original plan and hit bullywog 2.
Okay.
So melee attack. Where'd that go? Boo.
So, bullywog number 3 is way over here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's going to engage the cleric. He will attempt to bite the cleric. That will be a miss, and he will attempt to spear the cleric. And the cleric is easily able to just parry these feeble attacks. Bullywog number 5 will not tolerate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comes roaring over here, croaking out something to the effect that bullywog number 3 is a total pussy, and he attacks the cleric with a vengeance. Grabs a hold of the cleric's arm and just rips a big chunk of flesh out of it.
Oh,
Aggressive.
can't sleep that one off.
It's just a flesh wound.
He
Oh,
pulls his
dude,
arm away, but then he attempts to plunge his spear through the neck. Okay,
Oh,
the cleric easily this time is able to grab that spear with one hand and
Attack of opportunity.
snap it in 2. Cleric, take an AO on bullywog number 5.
Melee attack.
That would be a melee. It has to be a melee attack.
And that's on their 5. Oh.
But he kind of does. He's able to parry that a little bit. Okay, bullywog number 6 is the guy in the water, and he's going to come up here and to right here, and he's going to also attack the cleric.
Doesn't he take an attack opportunity from the rogue?
No, he sure doesn't.
Ugh.
If you're talking 3-5, this is not 3-5. This is not Pathfinder. This is 5e. 5e only when you leave a threatened area.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, his bite attack misses. His spear attack does hit.
Jeez. Alright.
Spear attack. For 8 points. So the cleric does take a pretty severe wound there. Cleric, you're up.
Yeah.
Now,
Spells must
here's
be-
the option, if it just in case you aren't aware.
Yeah.
You can disengage. Now, disengaging is your action, but what it does is allows you to use your move to get out of there without provoking an AO.
That's pretty tempting right now. They're all attacked. You guys are down there. I really want to use Sanctuary too, but I just want to read that one more time. They would have to do a Wisdom saving throw to attack. On a fail save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll disengage. That seems like a good idea. So I gotta move 6 spots.
You can move 6 squares anywhere you want, as long as you're not moving through difficult terrain.
And going through allies is considered difficult terrain?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna
You do get one more move if you want it.
Yeah, I don't think I'll stay there.
Okay.
And I
Fighter.
don't have an action after that. That's
You do not have no because the disengage is your action.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. And just for future reference, can everybody use disengage? Is that
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody can use it, and actually the rogue can use it as a bonus action. But of course, disengage does not provide you with any extra movement.
right?
It only provides you the opportunity to avoid the attacks of opportunity.
Opportunity attacks. Gotcha.
Question.
Yes.
How do cone attacks work on a hex grid?
You just let me know what you want to do, and I'll show you.
Well, I'm going to incur an attack of opportunity, move below, south of Bullywug 6, and cone attack forward, trying to hit all 3.
So when on your turn, you can do that. Right now, it's the fighter's turn.
I am the fighter.
Oh, what you're trying to do is you're going to use your breath weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. If you move to right here, you could get you'd be able to get 3 and 5.
What if I move here?
You could not get all 3.
Not from here?
First of all, it's only got a range of 15 feet.
Yeah, and that's 15, right?
Yeah, if you were right there, you would be able to get, but you'd also get the rogue in there.
Oh, okay, I'd also get the rogue. Yeah, okay. So I guess.
Also, wouldn't you be taking an AO?
Yeah, I would. I'd be doing that to try to hit 2 of them, or 3 of them. But I guess I'm just going to. I guess the paladin's deciding we're attacking 2, so I'll attack 2 then.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. That's
That
it.
hits.
Whoa.
That's a pretty hefty hit.
All right, and that's my turn.
Okay, Bard.
I am going to focus sleep. I believe here, so that it hits that one, or this one, or this one, and this one. It is.
Okay, you're better off casting it right here.
But wouldn't that hit the rogue and the wizard
Okay,
and myself?
Okay. First of all, against these guys, unless you rolled an extremely high amount, it goes by the lowest amounts of hit points out. Right here is not going to affect the rogue. It's only going to affect these 3 guys.
Okay. All right.
But
then, yeah.
it's not going. You'll be lucky if you get 2 of them. But you might as well use it because it's an effective spell to eliminate at least one of them for sure. You'll get, unless you roll really shitty numbers.
Yeah. Then I'll roll. I'll focus it here then.
So go ahead and hit the thing, because that's automatically the spell. It spell rolls the numbers for you. That's very good. 29 points of damage, or 29 hit points. So this one immediately falls asleep.
Wow, that's a big spell.
So this one is now sleeping. That means he collapses. He's lying there. He's collapsed. And that used 10 points. You still have 19 left. The next closest is this one right here. He has 6. Now he's gonna fall asleep too. He has 16 hit points. He's done. There isn't enough left over to get the other one. But you've eliminated these two. Wizard.
Question out of game, if I can ask. Like, if we attack the sleeping guys, does that wake them up? Or
Yes, it wakes them up unless you kill them. Now, because they are incapacitated. If they're incapacitated, when you attack them, you automatically get advantage on the attack, and if you hit, it's an automatic critical hit.
Oh wow, cool, sweet.
All right, now this is where I want to know what chromatic orb does, because it won't tell me what it does without clicking on something.
I know what it does.
I don't know what it does.
Chromatic orb, I believe, does. Well, I can tell you what it does here in
Oh.
a second. So, let me look at the macro. Okay. It does 3d8 points of damage unless the things make a save.
All right. Can I cast on Bullywug 3 from here?
From where are you?
Right.
Wizard, yes, you can.
All right. Is that going to do anything to 5 or 6?
It won't do anything to 5 or 6 in the area as far as like waking them up.
All right. Then I will definitely do that.
Instead of doing, I mean, it will, because you're not physically attacking them.
Yeah.
So you're just essentially the whole ball of wax is blasting onto this guy. However, he does. You see, you can't really do this yet because he gets a save.
Oh.
So he still gets a save, and I believe it is a wisdom save, and he fails it, so he takes that damage.
Nice.
So Bullywug number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 comes up to here, and as a free action, croaks out some kind of a command, and it's at that point. Where the DM really ruined the game because it turned out to be a complete total brick. Okay, there's a big disturbance in the water.
Yeah.
There's more bullywugs.
Oh no.
Hydra.
And this thing
Hydra, fuck that.
appears. And it
Giant fucking toad.
Oh, sweet God.
Yes, it's a giant toad.
It's gonna eat us.
And it it's
We need to like blind that or something like that. Can I blind people? I don't think I can.
I'm gonna thunder wave the fuck out of that thing.
Oh, that's not cool.
Now this thing looks like it could swallow you whole.
Yeah, that's what
Right
I'm.
now it's just appeared in the water. This was just it's not going to do anything. It's thrown. But this guy over here, he is going to do his attacks. He attacks the cleric with a bite and misses.
Nice.
And then he does attempt to spear him with his spear, and that he misses that too. So he's done. Rogue.
All right, I'm gonna come back and see. So 1,
Now finish off 3.
3.
Yeah, finish off 3.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, but I can sneak attack number 1 because
you
he's next to
can.
the cleric.
Yeah, how much health
Does
does he
that
have?
give you like bonus damage and stuff?
Gives him he gets his
Yes.
sneak. He gets to add his sneak attack damage if he scores a hit.
You have to do more than 15 damage to kill him.
But he just critted
Nice.
Boom!
to start with. And that also means critical hit means
All right.
gets to roll sneak attack damage twice.
Yeah.
So he's like triple attacking right now.
do I
No,
do
no,
the?
no. First, you're gonna have a macro that says melee critical damage. You hit that one first,
Okay. All right.
okay? And then you're gonna hit your
That
sneak attack
covers-
damage
that
once,
covers it. So sneak attack.
and then you get to hit your sneak attack damage
He's
one
dead.
more
He's
time.
Dead. Nice.
Well, no,
I think he's
actually
dead already,
He's
so-
actually dead though. So yeah, you did kill him.
First blood.
Or splat.
I mean, he went down pretty miserably quick and becomes a bloodied mess on the ground.
Could you
So
stab
this
him in
is,
the
sorry,
chest?
just for future reference, so sneak attack
I
damage
have to-
stuff, is that just like weapon damage? Is that like melee attacks? Or
No, it's just a 1d6 points of damage. It doesn't matter what kind of weapon you're dealing with.
Okay, cool.
Now, when you get to level 3, I believe it goes to 2d6.
Gotcha. That's pretty sweet.
So I pat the cleric on the back. I got you back, buddy.
Thanks, bud. I would pat
Uh-huh.
you too, but I have no
5,
actions to do.
6.
I gotta pat myself, actually.
Okay, you just killed his brother. Now he's going to kill you. He takes he grabs the rogue by the shoulders,
Smack.
pulls him in, and buries those big frog-like teeth right into the rogue's neck. And attempts to tear a big chunk of flesh out of the rogue's neck. That didn't work, so he figures he'll spear him. And he spears him.
Oh shit.
God.
And when he spears him,
Ooh.
that
Oh, that was on me. You attacked me.
who did I attack? Oh, the cleric.
Cleric, so I'll heal myself 7.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna
Okay.
see.
It actually had done 9 points to you. How many did you have left? You had only 7 left, so you should be
Oh,
at
shit.
7. Here you are. There you are. Good. Okay. Okay. So that actually goes to here. That's 7 attacks against the rogue. So the rogue is badly wounded.
Help. Guys,
Number
help.
4 number 4 is way up here. He can't really get into the action right now.
No blow darts, hopefully.
Know what?
No blow darts with fucking
No, no.
poison.
No.
Okay, sweet.
He'll use his action to try and leap down to here. That
Oh,
requires a dex check by him. He fails that, and he hits the ground, and he is now laying there prone. Bullywog number 2 is I believe is he dead? No.
No.
He's just
Number
surrounded.
2 is this guy over here. He is going to then attempt to bite the fighter.
Okay. Nah.
Misses. Attempts to spear him. Misses.
Nice.
Paladin.
All right, I'm gonna try and finish off number 2. Oops, melee attack.
That is a miss.
All right.
Are you going to move?
No, I'll stay here.
Okay. Big log number 3 is right here. He goes
Come and get
1,
me.
2, 3, and he
Oh,
attacks
God.
the wizard. He attempts to bite the wizard, bites him. For only 2 points.
Nice.
And he attempts to spear him. And it looks like he is going to actually. No, I should tell you something about the wizard, which we didn't go, and I'm not going to go into the details on it until after this is over. But you actually would have had to have used a spell slot to get the 15 AC,
Oh, alright.
because that's assuming that mage armor is on you. Otherwise, your AC is 12.
Oh, okay.
So this is a range damage from the spear. He Okay, bullywog number 5 is.
I'll bring up
I
the AC thing
believe,
if it ever matters.
sleeping. Bullywog number 6 is sleeping cleric.
You can thank me for
Well,
that.
yeah, I'm gonna do healing, or sorry, cure wounds on Mr. Rogue over there.
Yes, you can do that because you're standing right next to him.
Do I cure rooms life? I don't have to roll for that, right?
No, you don't have to roll anything. You just click on him.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Zap.
Sweet.
Fighter!
Miss.
Fighter!
I missed. Yeah.
Bard!
I will.
3 is the one in front of the wizard.
Yeah, trying to
Uh,
put myself.
and what are you trying to do?
Just move here.
Yep.
Melee attack.
Okay. It's
Oh, thank you.
Melee damage.
He steps up, puts the rapier through the
And let's start.
frog head, and the frog head becomes dead. Boom. Wizzo!
Alright, now I am out of spell slots, so.
You have
Can
cantrips?
I?
You have you can use your cantrips as many times as you want.
But they're. Alright. Here's the thing with those, though. Alright, what does Mage Hand do?
It's not going to do anything in this situation.
Okay. Minor Illusion?
Minor illusion is probably not going to do anything in the heat of battle.
Alright. So then I'm left with Firebolt.
Firebolt does damage.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That just requires you to make
You
a
want
hit,
damage.
though.
Alright, so I got a magic attack, Bullywog 2. Can I do that without hitting Fighter or Paladin?
Yes. Well, no. Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Because they're actually providing cover for it, its AC goes up 2 points.
Okay. Now,
What about
can
Do you have any? Oh, well.
Alright.
I'm
I
just
can move
gonna
how many?
nudge over to the giant toad over there.
No! Stay away from it.
Can I do that,
I mean,
or is
like,
that too far?
I mean,
That should be
like-
fine, right?
You can move 6 squares. You can't.
Oh, no, don't
You
move
can't
closer
really
to
go
it.
by the measuring thing.
Yeah.
You can though. So yeah, if it says that that's 30 feet, then we'll just assume you could get there.
Alright. Then I will do that.
Yeah, you should be able to go that far.
And yeah, you can get there.
Alright. I will then cast Magic Attack on Bullywog 2. And please hit. Oh, nice.
So that
Alright.
hits.
Yep. Now, what do I hit now?
For your firebolt.
Yeah, is that
it's
fire damage?
Fire damage 1d10.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good.
And
'Cause,
this one becomes.
1d10 for a cantrip. I would take that any day.
Well, this is 5e. They take pretty good care of you at low level. Okay, number 1 is dead, but his compadre, the toad, swims here. 1, 2, 3, and then from this point it leaps all the way over to here.
Oh no!
God.
And when it leaps over there,
Oh no!
its mouth
That's
opens
right.
up, and its mouth is huge, and it attempts to bite the wizard,
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
and it bites him.
Oh,
Now you have to make a dex save, or you get swallowed whole.
Cool.
oh my god!
And I
Roll away, roll away.
So what happens is the fighter gets like swallowed by the toad. Oh shoot!
I
Sorry.
mean, the wizard.
I mean the wizard gets swallowed by the toad. Toad is right here, and the wizard gets swallowed.
Now, am I
All
dead,
you
or
can
am I
kind
just
of
being
see is
funny?
a little bit of the
You're-
wizard sticking out.
It's probably gonna be a couple turns till you die, but Because it
Rogue.
doesn't like eat it or anything. Hey, it just swallows it.
It
Doesn't
just
bite
goes
it.
I'm
on.
gonna
He doesn't take any damage on the way down.
Well, that's
other
okay.
than what the 4 points that he took, or the oh wait, not sorry, I lied about that. Never mind. He does take damage. Sorry,
Oh.
I have to roll a damage on him. He does take melee damage. I didn't realize it. Thought he just was gonna get swallowed. So he takes 3 points of damage as the toad kind of chews him up a little bit to soften him up, and then you just hear a big old, and suddenly the wizard disappears. Where'd he go? He screams. Rogue.
Alright, so I spun around and I hit. So, as a melee, and some sneak attack to throw on top of that, because he's next to
You
the
get sneak
paladin.
because a paladin is there. Okay.
Not quite enough to kill him, but...
Only one number 7.
And while I'm at it, I'm going to disengage and kind of back up to the other side of the cleric.
Okay.
Quick question out of game: can a rogue disengage like as many times throughout?
Nope,
combat?
no. Understand, the rogue has an ability at level 2 called Cunning Action,
Okay.
and that allows him a bonus action that he can either hide, disengage, or dash.
Okay.
So as long as he had movement left, he can use his disengage now to get away.
And he can only use that once.
No. He can use that once per round.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
So, okay, number 7, he is going to attempt to bite the paladin, who has suffered little or no damage so far. However, he obviously does have a taste for dwarven meat. So he takes a bite, and then he attempts to plunge his spear into the little man, and he is successful there also.
Yeah.
Let's see what we're going to do here. Spear attack, range damage. That's what it was. Okay. And he is done. He is going to move over to here. Log number 4 is, I believe, dead.
He's prone.
No, he's prone. He jumped off the cliff.
Oh, that's right. He
face planted.
He's over here. Oh yeah, so he gets up to his feet. That requires half of his movement. So he has another 3 units of movement. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then he's going to go 4, 5. When he does that, he moves out of the fighter's range. Fighter gets an AO on him.
Nope.
Yeah, fighter misses. He's over there. He can't do anything else because he used too much movement. Polywog number 2, dead. Paladin!
Alright, I'm gonna return the favor and attack this guy. Where's melee attack? I can't hit anything, my god.
Bullywog number 3 is dead. Bullywog number 5 is sleeping. Bullywog number 6 is sleeping. Cleric!
Yeah, what I think I want to do right now is cast that, what's it called? I think I want to do Bane right now.
Okay.
And I want to cast it on Giant Toad number 1, Bullywog 7, and Bullywog 4. I don't have any macros or anything for that.
No, you don't need any macros.
Yeah.
Okay. Fighter!
So it's charisma saving throws on their attacks.
Nope.
Yeah, when they get ready to attack, they'll do that.
I cannot hit the broadside of a barn. Go ahead.
Okay, Bard!
I will. Let's see, what can I do with this? Vicious Mockery, the Bullywog.
Which one?
The Bullywog 4. If it lets me. Why is it not?
And he fails. So you do. I believe you should have it. Let me see. Vicious Mockery. You're doing the damage of 1d4. That's why you have that. You have a macro that does 1d4. He does 1d4, and then he's at disadvantage on his next thing. Yes. I don't know why it says 1 point. It should say 1d4. But anyway, he's also at disadvantage on his next attack. Wizard. Okay, Wizard, you right now are what they would call restrained. This is the condition of restrained. Oh, never mind. That was not that. It was crap. Never mind.
He's in the
I got restrained mixed up here, so forget about it. You're restrained. You can't really do anything.
All right.
You could attempt a strength check.
All right. Let's see.
Just cast like a crazy. Can he cast any spells or anything like that?
He can't really cast any spells because he's restrained.
Okay.
He can't get it unless he can cast a spell that is only has a verbal component only.
I don't know.
Because he doesn't have both of his arms free. He could have got his arms free if he would have made a strength check at 12.
Yeah.
So, Bullywog number 1 is dead. Rogue, you're up.
Alright. Oh, I'm going to take out number 4 here. Let's see.
Whoa.
Yeah, hits.
Nice.
Bingo.
Sneak attack.
And for a little bit more sneak attack.
For the lulz.
Boom. That kills him.
Killed him.
How does sneak attack work? Just
move over to the other side this time.
An ally has to be.
If I have advantage or someone next to, if I have someone next to the target also, or a friendly person.
I'd tell the rogue instead of going over to Bullywog 7 because it should die soon. You should go over to 5 and 6 because you get sneak attack on those regardless.
But they're asleep, man. We gotta look at the toad.
Yeah, but they're asleep.
No, not necessarily what you get there over there. So you'll get the sneak attack, but you get.
They've only got like 4 more rounds before they wake up.
Yeah.
This giant toad.
To make an attack on.
Take him out
fair enough.
And miss, and then he's gonna make a spear attack, and he's gonna miss that one. He's done. Bullywog 4 is dead. Paladin.
Alright, I'm gonna try one more time. One more time to hit this guy. Oh my god.
Crit City! His head goes rolling off, pirouetting into the air, this big giant frog head. Gonna hit the ground.
Aha! Paladin, I shall write a story of that one.
Finally landed a hit. Alright, I've done my job.
When he hits, he kills.
Now you gonna move?
Yeah, I'm gonna move here.
Keep your distance from the giant toad.
I don't think
he's already chewing on something. He's chewing on something already. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, good point.
Okay. All the bullywogs are dead. Except for the 2 that are sleeping, and I'm gonna just say you can kill those at will. So you can just go and kill those. Somebody can just literally go over there and kill them. They don't have a coup de grace. It does require some you to actually hit them and do damage, but we're just going to say that can be done. Right now, what you're trying to do is save the wizard. So once this goes around, there isn't much you're going to be able to do. The cleric is going to be up.
Okay, can I cast anything on... Oh, fuck. Is there any limbs of the wizard outside of the giant's toad's mouth right now?
No. Actually, yeah, just his feet.
Okay, I'm gonna go...
His shoes are right on the lip of the toad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and touch the wizard's foot and cast, cure wounds on him.
Okay, now that is going to put you in a very precarious position.
Oh, does he get an attack on me?
So, what? No, not maybe not. Just make a medicine check to apply that healing to the wizard's foot.
So just medicine.
It's a wisdom check.
Wisdom check?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man.
And what? No, because he has wisdom, so it was only a DC of 10, and he's
I got a
proficient
pretty
in it.
big. I got a
So-
+5 on that.
So he gets. You're not a +5, +2. The +5 includes your.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's already added in.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So anyway, yes, you're able to do that. So you can touch the wizard.
Okay, so I'm gonna cure wounds. Cure wounds on wizard. Hopefully this clicks on the wizard and not the toad. Yeah, it clicked on the wizard.
Full health.
Nice.
Fighter.
Did the toad do anything last round, or was it just digesting?
It has the wizard. It on its turn, it's going to get the wizard all the way down into its gullet.
Oh, okay, well, I want to run towards the toad, dropping my shield, wielding my sword with 2 hands, and make an attack.
Okay.
Badass.
Very good. I'll give you advantage on that attack.
All right.
Although you probably won't.
Whoa!
Oh my.
Oh man.
Nice.
So anyway, go ahead.
Do
Deliver the damage.
Do I have a macro for the 1d10 for versatility? Because I use 2 hands.
Yeah, let's see.
Because I can just type /R.
Let me just look at your melee damage once, and I'll tell you. Okay, let me see. That's the versatility makes it a D10. So all I have to really do is just change the. I just changed the damage from a D8 to a D10. So now it's ready. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh man.
Yikes!
That's the biggest hit all night, I think.
He did 21 points of damage on that.
Oh wow, 21.
My
Fantastic.
29 was the highest. My 29 was the highest.
You hear the
Oh, there
wizard
was a
scream
two,
as the fighter's longsword penetrates the toad and the body of the wizard.
Oops.
Ah, you win some, you lose some.
Goodbye, wizard.
It's okay. It looked cool.
No.
So.
As the toad dies, it regurgitates the wizard.
Hey, we got our wizard back.
Maybe.
It's spit out onto the ground. Broken and beaten, but feeling actually pretty good after the cleric helped him.
Touched him in good ways.
So this toad is dead. I don't have a dead body for the toad.
He just shrinks, shrivels up a little bit.
Just becomes a little normal
Normal size toad.
mini toad. He jumps in the wizard's. He becomes alive again. Jumps in the wizard's pocket to be his familiar. Okay. No, you guys ain't doing too bad. So I think you're gonna finish it, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen here.
Well, I'm gonna go pick up my
You
shield.
jump on the raft, and you take it across to this little island. And
No chance we can short rest real quick before
No.
that? No, okay, fine.
I don't think so. Just because it's
We're
already
just
been
gonna
3
leave the guys
hours.
sleeping, the bullywugs?
Oh no, we killed him.
they're killed. We're gonna
We stabbed him while we walked
they're
past him.
killed.
We'll just whack them on our way past. Cut the roads.
You get across the island to this little island. You moor the raft up, and
What the heck is this?
So once more time, we're supposed to take down whatever machine that we find?
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and
you
there's
have to decide what you're gonna do here. And
Well, I
it
just, like from our initial quest, that's what we were assigned to do.
and
okay.
and there's
To
the
stop the rain-making machine.
Using the raft to cross the
Rainmaking
swampy waters doesn't really require any kind of special rolls. You reach the tiny island without incident. As you approach the odd tower structure, which seems to be made from a huge hollowed out tree, you see no apparent doors or windows. there is what looks like a large wooden bell created from a hollowed out tree trunk. Next to the bell is a large mallet.
I'm gonna do was I don't notice anything. I'm gonna walk up because I didn't see anything wrong.
And just to let you know, there was supposed to be a gnome druid around too.
I didn't notice any druid.
Oh yeah.
Just for people,
So
one of us
I'm
wasn't
going to
here.
Investigate the bell, and if I can.
Let's just ring it.
Investigation. Int.
Let's just ring the bell.
Who's our strongest guy?
Probably me.
Fighter?
17 probably.
You don't find any really any doors or windows in the place, Rogue, when you start looking for like a secret door or anything like that. All you see though is just this large wooden bell and this huge mallet.
Can I detect magic?
Yes. The magic, the bell is magical.
Alright. Can I roll an Arcana check on it?
I'm going to step back a little bit.
I'm gonna roll an Arcana check.
Oh, it's gonna take 10 minutes.
1 sec.
I was gonna say I'll cast Detect Magic, and then I can detect it, but
You already
can I
did.
just do
Well, I'm
that?
assuming you already you had to detect magic on. I'm just gonna say.
Oh no, like the actual spell, Detect Magic.
Anyways,
I
I'm
did
going to pick up the mallet.
I did that check to see if I know anything about it.
I'm going to smack the bell as hard as I can.
Who's gonna do that?
Me, the fighter.
Okay.
I see him pick up the mallet and
bell?
I walk away.
As he strikes the bell, there is a clap of thunder that is so loud that everybody takes 3 points of thunder damage and must make a con save.
Uh-oh. How do we do saves?
Oh my god, Rogue.
Okay, the rogue failed his.
Do we just
He
do a
is
con
not-
check to
he
do a
is
con
not-
save?
He's now deafened.
How do we do a con save? Con check?
By rolling the con save macro.
Con check.
I have a con check macro.
Yes, that's the one.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I might die.
Anybody that rolled under 10, which looks like the cleric and the rogue, both of you are deafened and your ears are bleeding. However,
Yay.
a
Glare
moment,
at the fighter. What'd you do?
a moment after the bell is struck, a large-nosed fellow appears at a railing some 20 feet above you. Thanks to the mother of us all, someone has come. Just a minute, he says, and he disappears for a few seconds. You hear a loud clang, and the rain stops instantly.
Hey.
He
Mission accomplished.
reappears at the railing and goes, I knew if I made it rain long enough, someone would come. These damn bullywogs won't let me off
Wrong one.
this island. I was desperate. Now let me get my things and you can get me out of here. I have the machine all locked down just in case it's ever needed again, like if there's a drought. And with that, he leaps off the balcony and he floats down. Lands on his feet and he goes, let's go.
I'm gonna do an insight check to see if he's telling the truth. Or, yeah, insight to see if he's telling the truth.
Okay.
I believe him.
As far as you can tell, he seems totally sincere. I'll even give you advantage on that roll.
Before we go on, can I heal myself with the cure wounds?
Well, essentially, this is.
Or are we done?
This
Is this-
ends the
Okay.
the session.
No more. no
So
more fighting.
you can pretty much do whatever you would have to do, but it's down to the point where are you going to go and destroy the guy's machine, or are you going to realize that
Well, I want to go downstairs.
I'm gonna kill the guy.
Downstairs.
you can attempt to kill him. You can attempt to kill him.
He's gonna be like a level like 20 something.
Oh.
He's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill the whole party.
He's like a crazy wizard.
You might be able to get him before he kills all of you.
No. I want to make a perception check to check to see if I see anybody attacking this guy.
Yeah, okay, I'm with these guys too.
I just want to tell the guy, don't tell anyone this is your machine. Otherwise, they're probably going to want to execute you.
My question is, if he can kill the whole party, how come he couldn't get away from those bullywogs?
He's a toad would have eaten him.
They're like level 20 bullywogs too.
No. It's not that. It's that you don't know exactly why.
He can control lightning. We're screwed.
Okay, let's kill him.
No.
I'm gonna
I protest.
sleight of hand stealth.
I have no wisdom.
Stab him in the throat. No, I'm just
As the
kidding.
friend of the people, I will have to strike you down.
Excuse me.
So, are we destroying this thing, or are we just
No, I think
leaving?
sound. Let's totally make sure it's locked up and go home. Mission accomplished. Rain stopped.
Yeah, just make sure.
No,
Make
don't
sure.
destroy it.
Your job was not necessarily to destroy the machine. It was to get it to stop raining.
Yeah.
So you were successful in that, and ergo you did earn the reward. Now,
Will my name be sung?
the decision of whether you wanted to take this any further would have been, of course, would have taken longer than the thing. Nobody ever kills this guy. They all just realize that he was just desperate, and and you could kill it. You could kill this guy if you want. He's not that high level.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
But if you did,
Lawful evil, baby.
then probably the paladin would kill you.
Yep, totally will. Getting my attack ready.
And the paladin, believe me, he has pretty damn good armor, and
The fighter would help the paladin too, so I wouldn't.
yeah, and he'd be all over you like stink on a monkey.
If you guys
Okay.
haven't realized, I'm
So
not
anyway,
a bad guy.
This ends the session. You guys did succeed.
Yeah.
I hope you had fun. That's the bottom line. If everybody had fun, that's the number one thing. I hope you learned a little something about the game and realized some of the things that you can do with Roll20.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is definitely a good learning experience for me.
And Ben, I would just ask you if you had a good time, or maybe even if you didn't, if you want to, say, well, DM was a prick, he was an asshole, or whatever. I don't care. But if you go back to the place where you signed up and put a comment in there, right in the looking for games thing, right in the forum of the game we just played, where it's Learn 5e or Friday night, and put a comment in there about, either about Roll20 or about the experience that you had, because number one, it promotes the Roll20, and maybe this way they get more subscribers or more guys that are paying a little bit more. And
Yeah, the more.
I mean, yes, it's still going to be free, but you can certainly see that paying that extra little bit to end up with the API, which is the scripts, does allow you some extra bells and whistles that you don't normally get.
Do you happen to have the link to the original forum? Because I got to your forum through another forum, and I forget even what it was
I think
called.
if you click on his name, you can get
Probably going to be in the top 10 of the things. It's going to just say Learn for 5e. You probably got the one that Benson recommended.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Yeah, he's another guy that's doing these things too.
Yeah, okay.
But I think he's just a high school kid. He's a young kid,
Yeah.
And me, I'm an old man. So, anyway,
Yep.
this was what the game was, and if everybody, like I said, if everybody had a good time, that's number one. If you learned something, that's even better. And if you did do any of those things, go leave a comment there. It helps me because it also gets me, then when I run these games, I get a full slate of players. I advertise, I have 6 players to do it. I sent out 6 links. I got 6 players in. The bard guy was a little bit late, so he probably kind of missed all that shit at the beginning. But you know,
Yeah, I messed up too.
you got to do what you got to do. At least he was here. What I don't like is when a guy doesn't show up at all and doesn't say anything. He denies another player because there was another player that I got a private message from that wanted to play, but he would have been the 7th player. There we go. He's fucked. So anyway, this is no, that was it. So I'm gonna drop out of the call here. I think I can drop out of the call. The call will stay open. If you guys want to just keep on playing around, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, we're just gonna kill this gnome guy over here, and
Can't kill him. He has no.
Yeah, if he threatened him, he turns invisible. You know where he is.
right.
Well, the bard's already dead, so we're all good. Let's go home.
Nope,
I already killed
Bard's
the
alive.
So now you come back and you can tell your tale. The bard can probably get a job here and replace this drunken elf bard that they got over here, and he can kind of tell your tale, and actually work for a living. Okay.
All right. Thanks very much.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks you guys for playing. You guys were a pretty good group. Again, I said, I hope you had fun, because if you did, that's number one. And, I'll look for more games. One-session games, I run a lot. I have campaigns going too, but those are always full. But I really enjoy running these one-shot jobbers here. So.
Do you run any different one-shots, or do you kind of keep with the same one?
No, this one-shot thing right here, I have actually here 5 scenarios I can run. I could have picked any one. I also could have picked the one that takes place in the desert. We actually are using the characters with different tokens. They're kind of more of an Arabian Nights theme. And then there's just like I say, there's 5 different scenarios for this one. So,
right.
I would prefer somebody not playing the same one over again, even though I know you could try and force yourself not to metagame, but it's not going to be as interesting for you.
Yeah.
As it would be to go in fresh,
Yeah.
And again, these characters are actually level 2 characters, which normally I wouldn't recommend that if you're going to create a character. You want to start at level 1. But the level 2 does not advance them that much, but it gives them enough hit points to where it makes survival a little easier. So, anyway, the rogue goes, "Wench more wine." The waitress hits him with the tray and says, "Watch your manners, young man."
And all the while, I'm singing the story of the terrible paladin and fighter that I had to party with.
Ouch.
In a campaign, my character would fight you, but...
Well, you can do whatever you...
No,
okay.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
I'm walking out, but if you want to kill each other, go right ahead. I just don't want to hear that you set my inn on fire.
Oh. Well, you should put these matches away then.
Well, you should probably
Plus the wizard. It's all about the wizard.
No, I've got flame breath, so it could be me too.
No, and you.
Alright. Thanks all for playing. I'm gonna drop out too.
Okay, I'm gonna be off the call here in 3, 2, 1. Good night.
Later.